Welcome to my kitchen. It's December, Christmas Eve, 2016, and I'm planning on making some fudge for a party tomorrow. We're going to start out with melting some butter, 3/4 cup of butter. I like to cut it up small, that way it melts a little bit quicker. And you want to do it on medium heat because you don't want to scorch it. You're going to be adding sugar and evaporated milk. So I'm just going to cut this up and drop it in. Okay, I love to use my little whisk. Oops, it would help if I put the right burner on. Then I'm adding 2/3 cup of evaporated milk. And I'd add just a little bit more. I'm using Carnation, low fat, 2%. Yeah, that's 2/3. Okay. Making fudge takes patience and time. I'm going to melt the butter and the evaporated milk first, and then I'll start adding the sugar. What you're going to do is slowly melt the butter and the evaporated milk, and then when you get it to come to a boil, you're going to start adding the sugar. And then when you get it to a rolling boil, then you set the timer for 4 minutes. And it's nice to have a partner help you because you're going to want to take turns stirring. 4 minutes is a long time to keep stirring.
Well, that's when I'll join the picture.
Right, and Randy's going to help me. Our neighbors are going to have a brunch tomorrow morning, and for the last few years we've been going and bringing our famous fudge. My mom taught me how to make this fudge. You can add all kinds of different flavoring like peanut butter, dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, white chocolate. You can add peppermint candy to it, whatever flavor you'd like to do.
It's not too hard to stir the butter, but once you start putting in the ingredients,
it gets harder to stir it. Almost melted. Okay, now I'm going to slowly start adding the sugar, and you're going to add 3 cups of sugar. And it's good to have everything measured out before you begin. That way you're not panicking. And you don't add the same ingredient twice or you forget something. And I've got 1 more cup. This will be the 3rd cup. The first batch that we made this year for Christmas turned out a little crystally and sugary, so we kept that one at home for us. The second batch turned out perfect, and we donated it to the firehouse here in Sterling. They're volunteer firemen and women.
what temperature do you have the oven set at?
I have the burner set at medium right now, a little hotter than medium. I want to bring it to a boil, a bubbling, rolling boil. Once I do that, I'll add the semi-sweet chocolate chips, and when they get stirred in nice, then you add marshmallow cream, 1 7-ounce jar, and last you enter your vanilla, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Some people like to add nuts and marshmallows, but you never know if someone's going to be allergic to nuts, and you certainly don't want someone to have an allergic reaction.
Is it okay to go back and forth?
I like to go the same way.
Okay. Want to keep it Diane's famous fudge, that's for sure.
This is our rolling boil. You can slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do for 4 minutes now.
Getting close to my time for taking over. Looks the same color and about the same boiling consistency.
When we hit the end of 4 minutes, we're sliding it off the burner and we'll add the semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm going to use Nestle semi-sweet morsels, but there are other chocolates you can choose from too that I'm sure will work just as good.
12, 11, 10. There's Kitty Cat.
Neo's helping you count. Okay, I'm going to slide over just a little bit and get it off the burner, and here we go with the chocolate morsels. The chocolate chips are stirred in pretty darn good.
Wow, yeah.
Next we'll add the marshmallow cream.
Okay.
Keeps
Getting tough. Need to do some weightlifting to practice in advance or get in shape in advance.
Okay, marshmallow cream, we're going to use Jet-Puffed, made by Kraft. 7 ounces.
Oops. Wow, look at that.
Okay, I'm going to add some more, and then I'll take a picture of you doing this.
Okay.
I think I can get some more out. Yeah, it's really creamy when you put it in warm water.
That takes a lot of energy stirring that thick mass there, but man, is it gorgeous. Smells delicious. Got marshmallows all over my fingers.
Huh. I'm going to add the vanilla. That's 1 teaspoon. And I'm going to stir some more.
Would you like me to stir some now?
I'm going to bring it over here. Warm it up a little bit. Use the spatula.
Want me to bring the pan over?
Yep, slide it over on that side.
Wow. I'm sure glad we're only going to one party this year.
Okay. Oops. Put more in there. I want to save some in the pan so you can have fun licking it later. And it's still pliable. Oh, that's perfect. See how it balls up? That is exactly how you want it to be.
Well, how does it taste?
Creamy.
So the fun part is licking the pan and the spatula.
And the wire whip.
But you want to wait a little bit for it
Let
to
it
cool off.
You'll burn your fingers.
So there you have it. Miss Diane's famous fudge making from the back of the what?
Kraft jar.
The Kraft jar. Good.
Yep. And then you get to lick this one too and make yourself absolutely sugar sweet.
So happy holidays, everybody. Come join us at the party tomorrow. You can have some too.